the political hot goose. You see, don't permit you the fry. For don't buy you the nyaka nyaka. This na the Hot Goose Network television.
Family, today the 12th of November 2021, Mina Gentle, the political hot goose. Family, today I can specifically also for talk to about the suspension of the Auditor General and in deputy. Lara Taylor Pierce and in deputy we named Tamba Momo. You know, I get for also talk about Cherry Coco in conduct when I'm the leader of the opposition in the parliament. And then I will also tell you about can I call Yumkella a reckless statements them where he make against institutions them another country day. And also how it coordinates and correlates itself with the APC Tolongo Tolgate Pambodi Party. But you already watch the program right now. I want to let you share the program. If you watch on our YouTube, I want to let you subscribe. Usai right now that red side subscribe. Subscribe, just press them. You know they pay nothing. They're free. Then press the notification bell. The reason why they do that one day, so that whenever I come live, you'll be able to get opportunity. Forget them. Forget the video. And then you go also go to get the video whenever I come live. So now for share the program. Share the program. Share the program. So share the program. This now the authentic voice of Gentle. We're going to continue for share the program. We're going to continue for share the program. We're going to continue for share the program. You know, we didn't really talk about the Auditor General in suspension. We don't hear from various speakers then, when are political speakers. We don't hear from Umaru Fofana from BBC for say the government of Sierra Leone through the office of the president. They don't suspend the Auditor General, Lara Taylor Pierce, and in deputy, Tamba Momo. I want to understand, say, the Auditor General, Lara Taylor Pierce, and in deputy, Tamba Momo, na civil servant then. And Lara Taylor Pierce, when are the Auditor General and Tamba Momo, na Anes Kuruma, na appoints them during in APC corrupt rule. And we all know, say, Lara Taylor Pierce and Tamba Momo, throughout Anes Kuruma in time, they don't pull no credible report. Because if they may pull any credible report, we don't forget any need, forget commissions of inquiry. The government of Salone don't forget any need for go hire external auditors from Ghana, from other countries, Kenya, for can audit the institutions in another country. And we go remember, say last year, Lara Telepias published an audit report will be very much flooded with a lot of mistakes and a lot of errors. A published an audit report where it not be supposed for publisher because all full of lies. Because we see Lara Telopias, SSF going to radio on 98.1. It go to AYV all over the radio them. It justifies say yes. All waiting, most of the thing when they put inside the audit report last year, now be lie, according to her, it's in a mistake. But then the one they will do auditing, they will tell you, say, anytime there is a doubt in an audit report, automatically the credibility of that audit report is questionable. So if last year we can see Lara Telopias, one of the biggest lie where it put inside audit report last year, it say the timber audit we been do for the timber transaction at Salone, it said they been thief $1.5 billion. It was ridiculous, it was funny, it was laughable. It was unbelievable because the GDP of Sierra Leone, meaning the gross domestic product, meaning the entire money from a granny where they now man that select understand. GDP, they tell you about the entire riches and money where Salone gets. It not reach $1.5 billion. Neither woman say he put inside a report last year, he said the TFAM, Patimba audit. Where the whole Salone no get that kind of money, who said they go pull that money for TFAM? That's one of the big blunder where Lara Telopias will commit from history throughout in 10 years where he served as auditor. Now he go to 98.1, he go to AYV, he go apologize. It's in a mistake. Then the other mistake, where he do again, Lara Telopias go put her inside audit say, he said the machine that when they been buy for do the civil registration, he said they not been buy machine. That's what he put, they said they not been buy no machine. They eat money, they not buy machine. That one they cost anti-corruption for automatically the day when they put the audit for go call the people that when they in charge. We can't understand say machine they been did it and that the machine that they use. When they ask the Auditor General, it go back na AYV and 98.5 say, it's sorry, that be another mistake. Then no been go check if the machine did or not. Na call no more, they call na phone. Whether they call, they don't ever show nobody. So that kind of situation there when they happen an audit, an audit firm, they don't already establish some level of dishonesty. They don't already establish some level of lies and inconsistency in the report. So there's already some serious doubt in that report with no serious minded or right thinking Sierra Leone are not going to believe that audit report. Lara Telopias, everybody been here in the past and radio there. And they defend that audit is saying that it's sorry that mistakes. And if me not be President Bill, now that 10 day I for not even sack, not to even suspend, I for not sack Lara Telopias. Because one, it disgraced the nation, and two, it make the institution become laughable. It undermine the credibility of the audit institution or the audit Sierra Leone audit firm. because Lara Tilopia has not agreed to work accordingly. Because according to the Hot Goods Network, Lara Tilopia, you know, they even work. What did Lara Tilopia they do? They always try for getting job to in deputy for let do am. When Tamba Momo, Nina in deputy. Now it again job for let do. And which by my own estimation is not correct. If you get a job for let do, I think the next way for do now for monitor that job and verify waiting ever that they bring to you before you publish them out. So in fact, that audit report last year, because of the error they did, where incessant and talk about it, we get no right for publish that audit report because it already flawed with errors and mistakes and lie statement inside it. If we don't go and apologize to Sierra and go back to the audit form, the one they will do and prosecute them, and charge them for investigation. But fail for act, than a negligence or impact. From that point to the professional misconduct, they don't commit. And then according to the Hot Goods Network investigation, Lara Tilopias, now woman that they were employed a your relative from London for can serve as audit server. You don't go through no procurement rule. Yes, they will say this person is not corrupt, you know they take money. But then that one they will Lara Tilopias do for go hire a young family from London, where you don't go through procurement rules or hiring rules. That one itself, not nepotism. That is another aspect of corruption. Iba. So now, I know they say that the reason that one they will make the office of the president suspend Lara Tilopias. But I want to know one thing. At the Yeri APC them, at the Yeri NGC 6% party, the undersell a politician, when a can they call Yumkella, a man who is consistently unstable. Now a consistently unstable politician, and they make reckless statements about institutions in that country for discredit the institution and the battle Lara Tilopias. It encourage Lara Tilopias that they are better for doing the wrong thing. Government not stupid for suspend Lara Tilopias. Government not stupid at all. Government not stupid. Than a one. If government suspend Lara Tilopias, they get clear and strong evidences why they suspend them. And according to section 119, subsection 9 of the 1991 Constitution Act number 6 of Sierra Leone, and also according to section 137, subsection 6 of the same 1991 Constitution Act number 6, they get the right, President Bio get the right for even fire Lara Tilopias. Just like how Annex Kroma, now that same clause, that same constitutional provision, now Annex Ebola Atungo most likely be used for sack, not to even suspend, for sack 5 judges. But in the case of President Bio, what did President Bio do? He get right for sack Lara Tilopias because of many reasons. Maybe government don't get a lot of evidences against them. Even if they don't publish that evidence, they get right for sack them. But then because this government believe in rule of law, because this government believe in human rights, Because this government believes everybody so far, when a Sierra Leonean, they get right to whatever way they want to do. Now that make the president of Sierra Leone is suspend Lara Pierce. And he not only suspend them, it establish a tribunal, meaning a special court, for let Lara Pierce here in deputy, based on the evidence system where they don't get away, government rely on for suspend them, for let them present another tribunal, for let it can defend itself and present in case to the tribunal for say no. If all the allegations that they around me as an auditor general are not doing, me when they talk to her, me na gentle Patrick Mada Kuruma, me na the PRO for SLPP North America region. But we now listen to authentic voice of gentle because this not only this are going to make for them understand the reason why they suspend her. Let us tell you clearly, Lara Pierce has not been sacked. Lara Pierce's position is still remain. They just tell her, say no more, let's step aside as they build investigation. Now that I want to let everybody know. Now that I want to let every Israeli they know right now. So, if Lara Pierce, they don't suspend them, when they see plenty politicians and they go all over the place, then they talk beaucoup. Because this government believes in the rule of law, they say, well, let us set a judge-led tribunal. And the Skroma not be set tribunal against, in the case where they sack the 5 judges then, with that same constitutional provision. But President Bio, because he respects the law, he set a tribunal. He set up. Now that tribunal, Lara Pierce get right from go. So if Lara Pierce in deputy don't they misbehave and then they bring her to the attention of Lara Pierce, Lara Pierce no act, meaning Lara Pierce, it don't neglect a lawful duty. And I tell you now, government of Australia, the president of Australia get all the rights. Now I don't call you so. Section 119. You know, some people they know one is salon constitution they are. Less alone of talking about reading it. Some man just they talk free lawyer. Wait on Tiapo because they want to attach emotion to things that when they go on. And this is not about emotion. This is about principle. And the principle is about the rule of law. How you uphold them. President Bio get right for sack that woman. But he not sack him. He say, they suspend you so that you back, you go let them set a committee, let them listen. And they see a very corrupt man, when they call Usman for the Babalao Yasane, when an expired APC Secretary General, when they get no mandate for even talk as an APC authority, and they put out a statement in the media, and they call the tribunal when the government said for investigate Lara Pierce and Tamamomo, and they call a kangaroo tribunal. Well, that kangaroo tribunal, Babalao Yasane, would have been set out during una time where an Eskroma used this same clause, constitutional clause, for sack 5 judges. We're not to even for suspended for let the hearing the your side, because there is a maxim in law. There's a maxim of equity in law. Where they can say, lawyer, then they call it odi otre patem. Here the other side. So if an Eskroma not be here, you know, create hearing the other side mean that make government create that tribunal so that when I go hearing the other part of the person when they don't accuse say they don't commit certain offenses. But up to date, as we talk, we don't know why they suspend Lara Pierce. All what they talk, not just we own opinion them on the reasons them when they make the suspend a civil servant of that nature and the reason they when they make the sacker and government get right. But that tribunal they now for let them go here read the end of the story. Now in a democratic good governance principle practices. But others Kuruma no ever do. Yansane you the halayan I say the kangaroo court. Kangaroo tribunal. Would I ever set even that kangaroo tribunal for the 5 judges away and the Skruma been sacked arbitrarily? Would I be ever set even that kangaroo tribunal for the former vice president, the most sacked and most disgraced vice president, Samuel Samsumana? Would I ever set that kind of kangaroo tribunal? You know, this is the thing the way APC they always do. Thing they when they no say it wrong, then they try to put favor in the. They will not see this APC guy with this new APC fellow. When a Yumkella, he don't jump inside the support APC with in red cap. He don't begin put APC cap now. So Lara Tilopias has been suspended in the Nosaka. Again, for go President Bio get an opportunity according to the constitution, according to the rule of law. APC then vex because they don't ever do that here because President Bio they expose them. Meaning, for the fact that they suspend Lara Tilopias and then establish a tribunal for let them go here in your side, let's say go submit your evidence for sure say no, I'm not wrong, I'm not wrong. If correct, then they will consider and take decision. Maybe they will bring her back like an office. Now that means the office day, they don't sack her. If in deputy self correct, it come up fine, they will bring her back to the office. I don't care which time they do it. We don't care for worry about audit reports. Audit reports in day. Nobody don't get for change them. In day. And like Lara Tilopias no day, another auditor go can read the audit report, in the publisher. And besides, waiting at the Boko Hala, what would they pay now as Australians in the first place? They suspend that woman. The public servant, again for go through scrutiny. And besides, God forbid, if Lara Tilopias na die, he will die. No other person, if he say no good, for go publish or read audit report. No. So this is not about publishing audit report or not publishing audit report. It's about the due process. It's about professionalism. It's about transparency. It's about accountability. It's about the real job to be done. It's about the Sierra Leoneans, the institutional credibility. Now, President Bio they do. And then we don't see the highest level of the display of rule of law for let them call somebody, let go, they set a tribunal, let go explain your side. Now this make APC the vex because doing this, President Bio they expose and say, and they expose them to Sierra Leone as they say, these are things where APC before don't do, before Anes Kroma sack, then 5 judges and they, but it failed for doing. These are things where Anes Kroma APC for don't do, before they sack Sam Sumana, but they failed for doing. So because President Bio they do now, they don't vex, because they know the President Bio don't expose them to the wall for letting Australians they don't vex by them. You when they watch, I want to send you comment. Follow the page, the Hot Goose Network Saloon. So you don't see. So this night at the team, they're not sacked yet. If the woman come, then they get a fair trial, let explain itself before judges the way they decide. If you don't do wrong, you don't do wrong. So why would they go all around? It don't matter when they suspend her or when they not suspend her. Because you don't get to tell president when if for doing job. Now APC for tell President Bio how when if for suspend for somebody. Now APC now President Bio be tell Anes Kroma when if for sack them 5 judges the way sack so you don't give them no chance for let them explain the own part. Now President Bio be advised them for let them sack Sam Sumana. No. Not to President Bio be doing. President Bio been doing. So we don't see. So if not a President Bio been doing, why they think say now therefore can't tell President Bio what he for do? Why APC think say now therefore can't tell President Bio how he for govern? APC don't get that right today. You don't get that right for can't tell how the president for govern. And besides, the president will do the best job. I want to see how Yumkella, it is shame for red now. It don't begin wear red cap. It's it a talk hypocrite. It discredit other institutions. Nasalo, when I watch this thing to the last part, where Yumkella they say the only institution now we credible, Nasalo, na audit service. So all the institutions in another country, Yumkella say it don't discredit them all because it not able to get power.
When you not do your job, if you're not watchdog, you sit down, you not do nothing. If you sit down, you not do your job, it will also make corruption continue. Because what's in happen, people say, wait till the job, but they're not they check safe. They report they go to parliament, they're not they even a check way. So now that makes some of we they say, on this one, we protect the audit service, we not allow the executive branch for dictates to audit service. The auditor, once you don't do a work plan for 5 years, it will be independent. That's on every institution. If some special thing happen, Mr. President can call and say, do you want to check this for me? But I get information, but I want to go do for me. But it not get for go to anybody, even with parliament, for can say, oh, I want to audit you now. No. Once you don't do a work plan approved, it will go ahead.
You know, a leader of a political party in a parliament, and one will say for write letter, nice. You don't at any way engage your company leaders them, even to the speakership for discuss this and take them, not just on a letter level, but on a firm ground for take action for CC within you outline at the letter. Authorities them way superior looking to am.
I don't talk to the leader of the opposition today. I say you see what you are saying, what you think, and what you will go do button. So we're in conversation. I start first with the opposition. We opposition now we forgive in the super watchdog. Yeah, opposition constructively also means say now we for tell government say no pass mark because every government around the world they lack more power, they lack freedom for let them do what they want to do. We will job as part of the opposition now for check. So I don't begin me conversation with them. Part of the one idea we'll get, we say yes we'll get for go see speaker because not forget we'll be me and be not write another letter. To speaker, we will wait for their answer. We now 3 weeks this now. So we discussed a number of things, me and the leader of the opposition, but this was one of them.
So on the area of the Auditor General, if you listen now, whose word will you get for them? Because you even speculate say if this continue, this can even make the Auditor General relent or can even say, well, I can resign, then other thing happen where you say, now the obvious. What thing will be your word to the Auditor General if they listen you now?
My word to the Auditor General will be say, my sister, continue for be a professional. Ignore all waiting and the writing and newspaper right now. You don't always be a professional 15 years. We see how you've been resilient under the last administration. We see you bravery in this country. You're now one of the very few people in this country right now where they talk true. Where they check, you write what you see. Yeah? So do you amigo say, my sister, no vex, because we all are leaders. I know how they think and they turn. Some of we then they cost we me 24/7, but we take them, on with chin, because if you know let them cost you can before. So since it they lead this one remaining institution, we get credibility. Do you, my sister, be a whole and tight, be professional. Some of we and others, they assure and say many people they get professionals then from all.
So now you read this consistently unstable, underseller politician in reckless statements them where they make against government institution. Yumkella is nothing but a very much consistently unstable underseller politician. They get reckless statement they are. In the first place, it talks say, let the woman continue for work. Yumkella, now you get for tell president. Inside that statement, they say president, you for tell them or let them tell her what for do. Now you got to tell President Bio waiting for you. When I say how this man get bad at how he did, just because he not able to get power, just because he not able to reach Usai in company don't reach, or Usai in your big brother self day, he's all over the place. And they misbehave. When I see the man face twist with Badat. Now Yumkella Sidoyana, when I hear his statement, he said the only credible institution now audit service. So even the parliament where they don't get credibility anymore, according to this unstable politician, underseller politician. This greedy man, selfish man. Could you imagine? When I read the Joker, how he be the top. When I see red cap, it is shame for wearing the whole red clothes. He on a APC get for finish at this. KKY not a serious man. The man able to help himself. Then they go put more password where you don't even understand. I don't think say KKY don't ever see Salon Constitution. Because if you don't see Salon Constitution, you know for how you deviate. Because the section 119, subsection 6, subsection 9 of the 1991 Constitution, they'll tell you, say, the president get power for sack a civil servant or people of that nature. If they find out, see, and they get evidence that they table, say, this person don't compromise in duty, they don't compromise in job against the interest of the state. And exactly, I believe, say, that then are the reason we make they don't suspend La Tilopias. In fact, why opposition they for worry about this? Who that tell me back? And then the president not just sack him, he still use some democratic means. He said, well, let me create a level playing field for him. Because this is an allegation, let me get an opportunity. Let himself can explain himself. Then Yumkella Sidoyana, a novice like him, lazy politician. All what Yumkella the wrong be in a padiem. He get bad at. It affects all over the place for disturb in government. Because he not able to get inside for the next elections, that seat we get, that member of parliament, you the lost him. Yumkella. You the lost him. Now that's how you will know. When they don't go sack on the United Nations, they don't get signed for survive. They can't fry people with the oil. It's Sidoyana they talk nonsense. And they stand against all institutions. Institutions, they're all not credible as alone. Pass audit service. So, for let Lara Tilopia go employ a relative there, a relative from London, without going through the due process, not to nepotism that day, and not to offense that one day. Well, that may not be the reason, but there are a lot of reasons, and people never forecast the reasons. And APC, they know the reasons. Because Yumkella said that APC, they would have seen red cap. We see APC, anything that they holler for. Anything that they holler for. Nothing where, when they battle. Nothing where no go. Nothing where they get interesting. And we are not talking in the interest of APC. We are talking in the interest of Sierra Leone. And the president of Sierra Leone, he get the right. The president of Sierra Leone get the right for any sack, not to any suspend. Constitutional right. This is not the authentic voice of Gentry. President Bio get the right for sackam according to section 119, subsection 9 of the 1991 Constitution, Act number 6. And also section 137, subsection 6, it gives President Bio the power for sackam. But then it not still sackam. That same section, now give an exclama the power for sack them 5 judges. Where it be sacked. But an exclama, the difference here, it not be given the opportunity. It not be set tribunal for let them go question it. Who's I answer them every day? Who's I KKY every day? It lay down that people they don't comfort, they enjoy. They don't care about Sierra Leone. From when KKY Canada Parliament, they all kind of bad things don't be happy. We don't know what they hearing from For all APC, they get the halaki and the halal and the mubusuru. Throughout the life of Sierra Leone politics, we don't want to hear the effects in the parliament. You will tell me true. Text and I if you don't ever happy. Let's take the date and the year when they affect the parliament. We don't ever hear they kick Quran, they kick Bible, they mass in the parliament. We don't ever hear they chair presidential proclamation the parliament. It only happened. They tell we KKY, this angry mele man wake in the parliament. Now they instigate APC, they be them, make like it's Sabi because he wants survivor. Because he hates men, madam you. The man is very much inconsistent. He's unstable. KK were not a better politician. Now bad man. Now bad that man, the man, your brother, the way they bad that day. That is who he is. There is no other in the discredit institutions in another country. He say all institutions are not credible. Let's say incredible. If you want to go declare for APC, left for the way they back the cap they half, you declare by part. You still don't know what they declare for APC by part. Today when they close Black Lives Matter, you dance with it. Tomorrow you jump here. Tomorrow you wear red cap. Like that man women in a class 4 reader, the monkey there. We don't ever see KKY a vote for person at that parliament bill. We now watch them. We see they say we now go vote for people for let them get their position. KKY they walk away because he does not believe in voting for others. The man don't want to vote. They want to vote for him. It's they talk nonsense about the Auditor General in suspension one. Where we as Sierra Leoneans, where every Sierra Leonean knows say the president get right for suspend them according to section 119, subsection 9. And also section 137, subsection 6, Act number 6 of the 1991 Constitution, when give President Bill the ultimate power for Saka. But then when they can't see this, or they can't set the tribunal, we hear also this Cherry Kongosa Koko, because in a Kongosa put outside a day so. Cherry Koko grab. And then the parliament don't Congo sa all company. Me not gentle. I tell you this. I mean an authentic person. Me not the international and external and global mouthpiece for the Sierra Leone People's Party. I know what's at the top. I know about auditing. I tell you now say I get master's degree in management. In fact, me a trained and qualified permanent secretary because I get master's degree in public administration. I'm well trained civil servant, so I know when they for sack civil servant. I know who say the powers government they pull them for suspend civil servant or not for sack civil servant. So me a trained and qualified permanent secretary. So I talk to you out from an informed point of view, not only KKY, we're in an agriculturist, you don't even know in profession. In an agriculturist, you don't get farm. And you can't talk nonsense about institutions of that country where you don't know about. But KKY, you lost us in the next elections. You lost her. You're not to member of parliament anymore. Just consider yourself. You lost her. You lost her. Now small will get for stand against you. It beat you like fishball. But this is simple. The Constitution of Sierra Leone, section 119, the Constitution of Sierra Leone, section 137, subsection 6, the other one is subsection 9 of Act number 6 of the 1991, it don't clearly state and it give the powers to the president for suspend somebody. And this is exactly what the president you don't do. What you go do now like you don't do? Why would not think say that we not for dictate to President Bio for their rule? If now we not for dictate to President Bio for their rule, we not for don't go to power. We not for don't then we not make President Bio as minister. But for the fact that Sierra Leone as they remove APC, then bring SLPP, then bring President Bio, now in the govern. So now Sierra Leone as they want to govern. So no matter the leadership technique and style where they use for govern, now with the majority Australians the way we vote for him. Now we want. Yes, I can understand. APC can always vex. Then I vex United. They're not glad anytime we good thing they happen in that country. But you go and let Lara Tilopias go to this society. And they go continue for lie. Look last year. They go do audit in the timber section of Sierra Leone. Lara Tilopias, they go talk say, the thief money under the timber audit is a money loss win at $1.5 billion. When the entire money where Salon CSF gets, it not reach $1.5 billion. Ridiculous. Then the same woman go on radio. It go begin talk say he's sorry. Na mistake. Audit, na inside audit, they do mistake. Had that audit firm when they so, they always see so. Na money that they take, na bribery they don't take. A big syndicate. President you scatter that syndicate in that audit, audit salon. They go take them get it. If they take $1 million, they go put $6,000 for them. As in the car, they get it. Because if this audit department don't they work well, I don't think say there would have been any reason why we forget commissions of inquiry. If this audit department don't they work well, I think so. And the Coromando for don't declare in that country austerity. No, we talk true. Whenever the president do the right thing, this corruption will Madam Yo effect. They don't want to and Madam Yo be talking. He said, I'm going to fight corruption. He said, but I know that corruption is going to fight back. Exactly that's why they happen. Why Sierra Leone say for once we don't go sit down and no say anything where APC them put our for now bad thing there. Now we know say politicians them not to party to we. Politicians and the people they will not for make party. The interest of Sierra Leone right for day one. Lara Tilopias na saint. Madam you not just sack him. It's a level investigator. We don't forget about Lara Tilopias. We don't go read audit report. If you don't die now, we don't go get possible to read audit report. Nothing go there. Not to in one day in your job, not to in duty that day alone. That's why there's a nation. So they don't suspend her. We don't go police. Now we get a job. So they don't go suspend her. You know, President Bill used that rule for suspend Lara Tilopias and Tamba Momo, just like I suspend Abu Abu. When they be suspend Abu Abu, why would I not go all over the place? Say, let them bring them back. President Bill suspend Abu Abu the same way. Then KKY they go sit down and they mislead people. Talk rubbish and nonsense statement them. Where you know we will substantiate. From when you come out saloon, you don't eat money, you don't thief oil refinery. A turn minister of trade. Now they don't pour in that country today. He run away, he can't present you, sorry for a girl job. He can't UN, he can't enrich himself in Pekin over 30 years. You know they go saloon. Kitchen himself, you don't get. In Papa yourself, you know what they be like. He go Bokuto, he say no go drag for dragman politics. Now people they don't die super fire accident. And they see they pass the with a long cap in a allergy. Your allergy business a lie no more and hate and bad that you get. I see today they pass na Wellington. He go inspect the place. What you don't do, which submission we don't make? We they see Fulamade they count mercy there. Other people they count donation there. What you don't go with? You be saying you don't come at dragman politics. You can't put much by Auditor General business. Whether they suspend an investigator. They will go lie for Lara Tilopias. Why Lara Tilopias no go explain to people then? Why not go explain to people what you do? Let you explain. You know the reason. They don't tell her. Government don't tell me a year, but they don't tell her. Because when they suspend her in Momo, they don't write the letter to her. They don't show her the reason why they suspend her, and they don't invite them to the tribunal, that are the special court, where they don't set for let himself go explain himself. If they sack her, let them not just sack her like that. They don't go tell APC, hey, KKY then. Because KKY ain't not begin join APC by part. But this is wrong. This is about the country. The president of a work would have for them no more until they criticize. Oh, people they're hungry. People, the same hungry that APC puts up for people. Madam Yodoka will have the see. All the chiefdom them. They don't plant rest. All the rest they dry. They don't bring machine them. I don't show them. know they talk, do anything with serious. When I draw the studio for talk. When I don't go get our people if I go make farm. America, I arrest there. Think they're there right now. You see there and I say a politician. What have you done in Samu? But this is sad. President for doing job. Now you can go tell her what for do. When we have been in power, try the way Ernest Kroma use that same section 119 for sack 5 judges. They even tell you the reason why he sacked them. He even call a set tribunal for letting a fair trial. Because in law, there's a maxi, I don't tell when I say, we get a maxi of natural justice. When they talk about Odi Otre Patel. So Odi Otre Patel meaning you need to hear the other side. Give them another opportunity. Let himself come. Then are the rule of law. Then are fear justice. Now fear justice. Now you might be able to do. We don't know ever done. The woman very corrupt. The woman they go hire in Famu from England. It come and put her as part of the audit service. You don't go through procurement any form of procedure for bring a day. Then they go can begin to talk some kind of political statement because they don't use Tamamomo when a corrupt APC element. They want the one that's come up with the matter be ever sack them. It matter be able to sack them for don't sack them. Now they come up with the all. And the scrum will put us in the no more way in all liquor. And the scrum for before in position. It is swaying force. You go take the man that juju that they deal with. My family, when I enjoy this small music of President Bio, then I can't talk about the balance.
Oh, who get this game? Yes, Lamada Bio. Sam na who that this game ya dey for Lamada Bio. Oh, who that cook and shape the game? President Bio. We are with the voter back. We are with the voter back. We are with the voter back. For development na salon. You don't hear me. We are with the voter back. We are with the voter back. We are with the voter back. For development na salon. Sholele, 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 sholele.
My name is Mr. Sine Kamara. I'm the head of burial team at the Ministry of
Lamada Bio. Sam na who that this game ya dey for Lamada Bio. Oh, who that cook and shape the game? President Bio. We are with the voter back. We are with the voter back. We are with the voter back for development na salon. Amu, you don't hear me. We are with the voter back. We are with the voter back. We are with the voter back for development na salon. Sholele, 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 sholele. Oh, after you, now you. Sholele, sholele. Sholele, 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 oh, 2020 now. Show them say you do it, 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 after you now. Salomon, wait till we say, yo, we dey vote for you, yo, we dey vote for you, yo, we dey vote for you, oh. Obu Salongo before. Because waiting we say, yo, we dey vote for you. Yo, we dey vote for you. Yo, we dey vote for you. Oh, Saloni Metewa. ulanje pele o. Weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva. Dongora kwa ulanje pele o. Weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva. Wanja makwa ulanje pele, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva. Kailango ulanje pele o. Weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva. Buntigo ulanje pele o. Weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva. Kayamba bo ulanje pele o. Weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva. Amweno kono mwa fefo. Bepo abe Hawaii, bepo abe Hawaii, bepo abe Hawaii. Madame yo. Anko loko tenepa. Yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu. Madame yo. Ankambia tenepa. Yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu. Madame yo. Amfalapa tenepa. Yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu. Madame yo. Amakeni tenepa. Yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu. Madame yo. Amakroka tenepa. Yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu. Madame yo.
So family, them will not enjoy that music day with evangelist cover it bring inside the show, and one of the most powerful music there with Mr. Select. Now the music that they will therefore use for campaign for president. Talk about not a campaign, not just follow we try for tell people them about President Talk and be in good job. In fact, I want to tell you as they know say the presidency is not vacant. There's no vacancy in the presidency. We already get a president. Because according to the 1991 Constitution, it states and clearly say any citizen of Sierra Leone will occupy the position of presidency na 2 terms in the SAR. Each term na 5 years, the other term 5 years. They know they can't again. Like Ernest Koroma no get forever term president anymore in life. It don't talk down, it don't turn down, it don't done. Madabio just don't do 3 years and a half. So the position of vacant. Madabio gets more 7.5 years for day as president. So let I tell everybody now. So but then now I can't tell people then about this thing. When they talk about the Auditor General in suspension, Mina Gentle, the political hot goose. You sit up at me in the fry, I forgot by in the nyaka. Today we now all the watch the program. This is the authentic voice of Gentle. You know say me no the lie. Una no say me no the talk thing we not to true. Una no say me na authentic man. Me na patriotic Sierra Leonean. Me na credible message at the bring. And I know about auditing because I dey tell una say I get masters in management and I do some management auditing and I know the principles of auditing and I know who side they go wrong when they do auditing. Because as a manager, before person come for audit you, if you don't understand what are the auditing rules and the procedures them where they go so that you don't go become a novice. So like why don't can talk boku and APC then they talk boku like they don't even know what they go on. They just want to try for camp, always for can at the public. People they when are they responsible for letting on land book, they come for can distract them. I see KKY at the fire side. Who say people then they don't get accident, they go pass. Cherry Coco. Now they go give 20 million leons. Then they don't go give 20 million leons for buy election at Kenema, where they don't get for win. Where APC don't get for win. Instead of they go take that money, Instead of Honorable Cherry Coco, when the leader of APC in the parliament, they don't go waka waka in that place. They say they don't even do nothing for them people. They say that their family. Instead of KKY go, Cherry Coco go, it take that 20 million leads, it go give to them people and picking them where they don't homeless. Fire don't burn their hostel, or they buy medicine or even buy cold water for their brothers in the hospital. They don't do how. And they take that money, they go give a by-election academy where they get for do, where APC don't get for if you get no vote. They don't go waste the money. For that tell you say the money, not only their own interest they're concerned about, not only their own political interest they're concerned about, they're not concerned about the people and how the people they go. Now when they go tell Madam UI for government, now when I vote for him, always APC say Madam you don't fail with yes. Me I guarantee that's true really. Madam you don't fail APC. Not to salute people anymore. Because APC be the thing say, Madam, you know, go can work. APC they be the thing say, Madam, you know, they do the free education. Because they be the say free education and lie, you know, they work. So for the fact that now, Madam, you don't bring the free education in 6 months' time, you don't do the massive development there, you don't fail them. Because their own plan was, he was not going to do anything. But now he don't do something. So they are worried. They torment, they don't frustrate. They don't ever cancel Australia what they get for do. We're not going to design alternative measure. For can't tell me what we're going to do. Eh? We're not going to design that. We're not see but wait 2023 elections. Now I go can't tell you the meaning of hot goose. I go iron una all. Una not tell una go understand what it power mean. But this thing is too much. The mommy na suspend her because of some malpractice there. Una wait. Lara Tiropias know the reason why they fail. Why you not tell Una? Why you not tell Umar Fofana when they interview? And not to go make for go talk. If they go talk, let go and defend it whether that's true or not. Now the most democratic government this in the history of Sierra Leone after Pakaba. I don't ever see her. Madam Yo is the best man. Hey, I tell Una. Sierra Leoneans. Anybody where you see people that they grumble about, especially people that will be done corrupt, system will be done poil. The person can almost the grumble about, the best person that one day. When I want to replace them, say what day. The boss where they live free for all, they know they worry about them. But when any boss come, he want tie the loophole. Who said they be the thief? If not hospital say who said they be the send some drugs. The one where they stop they. But you where they can they hate you. Not to better man. That man they don't can lock outside. Now Madam Yo. Madam Yo, they lock the whole party. They lock game party. Party thief money. So they have to warm. Who's out of the car? Who's out of the car? No, this is not correct. No one have to tell Madam Yo for pay. That woman, they don't commit your offer. Let her explain self. Actually, you go take that 10 million. They let go give. Let go give them fire victim and the family. You know they don't. They go waste an academy where you don't get no result. The one when they are the north, when they do by election, the SNP don't beat you now all. Then they go and talk to Yumkella, they go and talk Boku. How institution they not credible. Yumkella, you know agriculturalist. Now agriculture now study. Which farm you don't make na salon? Which youth man they don't get that na your constituency? If you don't make big farm na your constituency as agriculturist, now in the court farm, you go tell Solonians they say, me your constituency, now me they feed them. Because I don't make farm for them. Until that if you don't know. But you know with your APC cap na you red cap, you the shame for go APC. You dey go APC by part. Una watch farm with them. Some people when they make farm, how they eat rest, una watch them.
Yes, family.
So I don't see people in a village.
What I said the primary work. You go see on the park there, you see the primary work. Take this kind big farm for around bread. There you see the primary work. When I sit on the park and I say the primary work. Yeah? The kind of work with the party. Fine. I will put the party. I will make you say the primary work. I'll see. No, they make they say the panel. Where you get this kind of rest? I'm gonna do more safe. I'm gonna go far from you. Far from you. They say the panel. I'll see. This kind of population they can't see today. I'm family. Sam is fam. It's fam, yeah? Let me get this large place. I don't call this large population up to 25 women, and they don't have rest in the rest. Maybe more, and the more, yeah?
So una see, family, una see that farm. Now Sierra Leoneans said this is what President Bill they push, and they don't bring machine for people like we poku. Una know they go work. Politicians they need there una no more they get out una. Richard Conte they go get out una for go cause confusion. You man them when they're strong. Now President Bill in good governance, the rule of law, because they do very well in that country. MCC win a Millennium Corporation challenge. We don't win them 3 times in a row. Now we don't win them back this year on good governance. President Bill they do very well. Una watch am, let una see. If not lie, I they lie. President Bill, if not lie, President Bill they lie. You know they do well. How America they applaud them. America where APC they talk say, Madam you no go. Because they know they campaign on policies. They know they campaign on programs. During that campaign, not to show them, they say, Madam, you are not going to vote for policy. We know they go America. So now, Madam, you never go America. So when I don't see how you go say a president on the travel. All the propaganda, lie. They know they talk nothing. They don't even know why they dreamed in a power. When I watch how Madam, you don't make Saludo become sexy and attractive. We don't win that MCC. How the rule of law, Madam, you don't strengthen her. The good thing the way they do that country.
Thank you very much for joining us and a warm welcome to you. Please be reminded that we are reaching you live in English and in French and also on our website, africannews.com. Now, Sierra Leone's economy is doing well, so says the latest report of the Millennium Challenge Corporation, MCC, into the government's performance in managing the affairs of the country. According to the report, which was presented to President Julius Maada Bio, out of a total 20 policy areas assessed by the MCC, the government passed on the promotion of political rights, promotion of civil liberties, controlling corruption, and putting good trade policy in place, and in fact, many other areas. Ruth.
Yes, Jerry, the Millennium Challenge Corporation focuses on 3 aspects: economic freedom, justice, and investment for the benefits of the population. The country's running must pass 10 of the 20 indicators and also succeed in the evaluation of the state accounts, and in other words, they should be less corrupt. This corruption control is a major aspect of being eligible for this program. Sierra Leone has successfully passed 11 of the tests in this area, which will pave the way for new investments by the United States of America.
With us now is our correspondent, Eric Kawa. Eric, good morning to you. It's good to have you with us again.
Yeah, good morning, Jerry. Good morning, Ruth. It's a pleasure being on the show.
All right. Now, there are reports, Eric, and there are reports. This MCC report, well, maybe not much is known about it, but Eric, tell us, of what significance is this report, such a report on Sierra Leone?
Okay, Jerry. So this report informs Sierra Leoneans about how the government of the day is ruling its people and managing the affairs of the country. So according to the assessment, out of a total of 20 policy areas assessed, the government passed 11, scoring 92% in promoting political rights, 88% in promoting civil liberties, 79% in controlling corruption, 58% in promoting the rule of law, and 85% in promoting freedom of information, among other key areas. So the report further reveals that government scored a falling 4% on fiscal policy, as taxation in Sierra Leone is very high for businesses. So high government spending and, of course, especially on the public sector salary and increasing borrowing also resulted for the poor score in that area. need immediate policy reform.
Eric, the report states that the government scored 85% in promoting freedom of expression. How was that measured?
So when I don't hear it from myself, when I don't see the level at which we President Bio defeat corruption and how it's managed appreciate her. So if they go call Lara Telopias, na corruption President Bio defeat. President Bio for don't sack her last year, but all the bokum error them we go put inside report, a publisher. If I don't sack her, but maybe they don't get more evidence against her, but they don't still want sack her so they want let them get free time, let them get an opportunity for let them go explain itself. So that if they sack herself, let them know say yes. Let itself be convinced. What to make una think say Lara Telopias not ever show the reason why they suspend her. It's not the reason. Because anybody when they suspended, they tell you the reason. The tribunal when they don't send, they say they go there, they don't tell her the reason. Why you think say you know they explain you una know the reason. You know the reason. Una ask Lara Telopias Tamba Momo in deputy. Let us show the reason why President Bio not suspended. They sabi. They know the reason. But they know the talker. Because a corrupt reason. They know the reason. Not corrupt reason. Yumkella don't go at the sea in the pass another site. Who side the accident occur with a long car. Looking competent, they go and give a relief material. The fuller committee now they are the sea. They go with a mirrors in there. Water, all that thing they put a small, there's no committee in a small corner. Then they go give. You say you come on United Nations. So the way they can campaign, you say you don't campaign dragman politics. You get boku money. Now where the money? You can't chap people there. Criminal like you. You cannot just man who just can command. Una watch, you cannot watch the company. Fuller community, they count their own donation for the fire victim. You don't get nothing for give them. Now beaucoup talk in the count. Now beaucoup talk you count. No, not about beaucoup talk politics. Now you want to go school, you want to study grammar. Now you want to don't turn doctor. Now you want to don't work UN. Like Abbas Munu, they all they not be don't work UN. That one, that name they call ECOMOG. Now Abbas Munu, they create ECOMOG. Una don't ever hear hala hala. Zainab and Rua, they all they United Nations. They don't work, they say they call her back. You they go call you back. They don't go call you because they don't fire you. Una watch, what is fuller community they don't do. APC they don't do not yet to the people they when they fire. Jericho they take 20 million and they send an academy instead for buy election for APC. When they don't get for winnow inside Kenema. Instead of give the fire victim there, let them go the beginning day where they don't then go for go school, they don't get little place, then books they don't board. Buy that day for books there for them. That 20 million, if we go buy 4 Okada. For 4 Okada man, they wait 48 Okada don't board. At least then the livelihood go on. If the man don't die, in wealth and Pikine, they go get where Okada they will drag with that Okada, they say that they sustain that Pikine for pay their school fee. They check to take that 20 million, they go give away. Yumkella in the pass today with a long cap in a alaji with boku. So una watch it come they do. Instead of una watch. The fuller committee, na that will they look what they do.
There are not go through.
hara economy on no yewtide non nane alhamdulillah hara meden konoto do hara ko fula lamateri fulbe ben e der leydi Freeton do hara woni ko hewti konoto ka laptani jano ka sumube be wali don ka laptani ka be wali don hara be addi lekkele e ndiyam façon piji buy ko tawata wawa nyawnude yimbe sumube ben hara ko dum woni ko addi men do ka nyalorma do haray dum ko teddugal jama fo e do golle ko fo woni ko wadi de wona aden goto woni ko wadi de golle do wona yimbe dido ko fo woni ko hawti bayde andi tigi tigi jeede ka leydi mum ko wallita gol yimbe ben tentini be wawana hoore mudum ben haray ɗum ko teddugal jama on fof wona o ma o sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Council of Full Accounts and we can actually complement government effort. So we have to say we fumble them. We don't be affected by the fire incidents in relation to our brother, our sister, elderly. We don't to say anything we affect them, affect you directly or indirectly. We don't sit down, we don't say fumble in there, we come help. Little thing we'll be able to do the intention. When we get any capacity to do more than this, then we'll go on. So today, Naya will represent the full achievement in the Western area, will represent the council full of our head. So we will brief introduction to Mr. Fidel, chairman, then now the full of our head, Western area, where at the same time, when the chairman, council full of our head, will achieve Al-Haji Al-Mami Muhammad Sassawa. Youth in deputy Naya, when deputy chairman council for when achieve Al-Haji Muhammad Al-Mami.
So, family, until Nasi, we'll get responsible for Lamande, now the community of Wellington, where disaster occur, is here they come together. Cherry Coco, you Fulaman. Now, devil in the support, you Fulaman. Now, 20 million in the take is send academy for let them go to where for nothing because they're not going to forget no vote na academy. We are not able to get votes na Koinadubu. We are not get votes na Tonkolili. We are not get votes na Tonkolimba. We are not get votes na lost election na Putloko. Now, academy, when they go get votes, people then they die, people they don't die, then they suffer. Now, Wellington, when I just want to go and pass day. Look, you come be full of them. Now the community and they go do that one day. You they take 20 million, they send an academy. Then una want hala, say una Lex alone people. Una tell me people. And are they be APC them? Until APC they make their own donation. Are they be there? They hala be there? They knock pamper them. Say if then they shame, if they left then they shame, let them make their own donation. Yumkella they must make donation so then fire people in there. Otherwise, would they be there with the hala party? This need for stop. Let's see whether they go do the donation. But which can dry this? Now they go tell President you hide for govern. Now they go tell her hide for govern. Now we vote for him. We will vote for him. And we don't boku more. But President Biono, we don't do nothing yet better. Apart from what we don't do today for the country. We vote for a win. Let alone we don't do this plenty job. Look the by-election, they all don't win. Una able beat her, and they beat NPC like fishball. I want to enjoy this breaking news song where Evangelist covered up pool again. Then we try for close the program. Me na gentle Patrick Mana Kuruma. Me na the PRO for SMP North America region. Me na the global mouthpiece for the Australian People's Party. We na enjoy her. That's what we can do.
Breaking news, don't turn trending news. Go inside industry as the new direction trade they move. They don't achieve plenty things where they be tell we say them go do. You will get a posse, we are open INC. And you will get a spoilery, Rihanna for Lenny. And I be your talk back home, make me give up the power. I know my power, for say Coca-Cola. He been do all this for we, he says alone for better my mind. Hear this. Free quality education has promised by the new direction manifesting today. Sustainable power, energy sector, moving towards realization. Agriculture for food sufficiency. and reducing importation of rice. To be actualized soon. Hey, Salom, Malom, Diaspora. We're going to begin producing university snowgrass. That's it, they hit the length and breadth of Mama Salom. For make sure, say, we get to retire life. Sierra Leone civil aviation self, then they do the yo. Then they push back on expansion of international airports. Then also they push for make we get domestic airports. The youth car wash project there everywhere. We don't see the youth fans self the progress. We don't see revival of football. Qualify for the African Cup of Nations. After 25 years, brand, they'll start to qualify back for African Cup of Nations. Kudos. Breaking news, don't turn trending news. More inside industry as the new direction trend they move. They don't achieve plenty things where they been tell we say them go do. You a guy I foresee, we are open UINC, and you a guy expiring, we are not falling years. And I be your don't come back home, make we give them the power, oh. It be the hand over power, oh. For say calculate, he been do all this for we, he says alone for better my mind. Everyone, oh. Under the new direction, we don't pass gender empowerment bills. Repelling of life laws to our citizenship, creating more political space for us Sierra Leoneans at home and abroad. We don't remove the death penalty for we all, yeah. Inside just 3 years, the new direction trending move. Yeah. You a guy I foresee, we are open UINC, and you a guy expiring, we are not falling years. Sierra Leone Road Safety Authority introducing the ever first biometric driving license as hello. National Civil Registration Authority. They move from every country national identity card. The local content self they work. From if we not get expired food inside salon again. The National Authorizing Office together with SLRA they push more EU projects for make we get good road Nasalo. The PRSF they push for make we get good petroleum storage Nasalo. Ever again we not go short of here at this station. Breaking news, don't turn trending news. More inside industry as the new direction trend they move. They don't achieve plenty things where they be tell we say them go do. You a guy I foresee, we are open UINC, and you a guy expiring, we are not falling years. And I be your don't come back home, make we give them the power, oh. We are over power, oh. For say calculate, they been do all this for we, he says alone for better my mind. Everyone, oh. Petroleum Directorate, they push for more exploration opportunities. Very soon to commence here. Members of Parliament, ensuring effective parliamentary and monitoring oversight of all MDAs and ministries. Yeah. National Revenue Authority, collecting the most revenue ever since in the nation. Introducing the electronic cash system, reducing the turnaround time for clearing and custom customers, and especially what to keep. Sierra Leone Port Authority said they move, ensure decency na the key. Anti-corruption they move, then they break grounds every day. Saving more funds, more revenue from corrupt citizens. Now don't forget the corruption get for fight back. MIC and that concept they move. Introducing cybercrime laws in the first time of Mama Salon. Introducing mobile and internet broadband. Yeah. free roaming facility across all West African countries. Yeah. Ambassadors everywhere pushing for investors to bring them home, to invest in Mama Salon. Yeah. Breaking news, don't turn trending news. Boys industry as the new direction trend they move. They don't achieve plenty things where they be tell we say them go do. You will get a posse, we are open here and see. And you will get a spoilery, we are not falling serious. And I be your tongue come back home, make we give them the power. We hand over power, for sake of collage. We been do all this for we, it's a salon for better my mind. Aye, 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 everyone.
So before we wanna see evangelist cover the powerful message where you listen to most of the good thing them where President talk and don't do another country, and the more they do, and the more God the bless her, and the more they do more. So let us respect her. Let us not listen to distractors them when they're desperate. They don't know what to make the day as opposition. APC they form 9-man committee. They not listen to the committee report. Then they fed themselves. Then chairman and leader, they don't know that they formate. They just don't torment. The people don't know they help themselves. They frustrate. They torment. And then people they are not listen to. Now if people tell Madam you how to affect corruption. If you are corrupt, you are corrupt. Why not go tell una? Una bia. Hey, we all of them. Una don't hear that politics for complaint. And they work again. APC now then they go. Then they begin to tell hey, me na SLPP posse lie. They talk like SLPP. Hey, me and the frustrate, I don't get job. Lie. Hey, we don't want job. Na salon want better. Not for job we vote for Madam you. Na for let salon go before. If they don't do job, not to your business. We they vote and back. I want to enjoy this scene. We want we other countryman sing for President Bill. Then they call her Salea Bakavonde. That's what he call himself. You will not hear you able understand Mende if your brother they tell a interpreter, and I will try for interpreter small to you when I enjoy. Say not for come on be a copy. Your brother will offer the be a Madam you. Say your brother in Famula. All right. Now they enjoy that singing. Oh. Oh, Biona, we brother, Bona, we brother. Oh, Supremo. Whoa. Hey, 2023 election, you not get for easy. You say, we not come up here, Madam you. See, no matter what, you know they be another brother, and I ain't talk to you. That is how they knock with the campaign music, then how they feel so. If you enjoy the music, just say hi. Let her know, say they enjoy this music. When they enjoy the music, when I enjoy the music, when I make like know that the comment section. Oh, but this thing we got to enjoy it. Inyamube bagwange woma. Inyamube bagwange woma. Inyamube bagwange woma. Inyamube bagwange woma. Bindi meow. The winner, knock it on my head, bro. Madam, you the winner back after you that you go. Now these people that they focus to gentle always, when they get authentic sounds. They say the mother be no more they talk for winners alone. Now they fed for we. No, come on here now. When I let you know that the comment section say the music they touch you. Oh. All right, the music is low. Now tomorrow I'm going to enjoy. Don't worry. So, family, that are just some of the very good music them where it come inside the authentic voice of Gentle. Hell, I don't tell you a lie, family. This elections, na celebration time. Now we forget in 2023. We they celebrate the good job President Bio don't do. We they celebrate the marvelous thing the way they do. We they celebrate the plenty good thing the way President Bio don't do in that country. How it don't make Salon Don become sexy and attractive. We get music there. We get enjoyment they will get for put. Now that me Atom say no rally, no runoff. Madam Bio they beat the like fish ball. So the one way they talk, let them left the man let do his job. Yeah. So family them, they say anything was sweet and they come to an end. There's no permanence in life. Today we can talk about the 2020. Well, we can talk about the Auditor General in suspension, and then we talk about a lot of other things. So people then they say they want the music once more. Well, I will play it once more upon popular request, and then we will try for close the program. Then tomorrow we will get a more, we will enjoy a more. Me na Gentle, the political hot news. We will enjoy back. Say, brother, na brother. They say your brother is your brother no matter what. Madam, you don't suffer for this country. Now continue for them here now. Whoa. When I enjoy, show me that the comment section. Let us know say when they enjoy the sound. He say, let Madam, you don't forget everybody in the salon. Say, no, come up here now, brother. All right, una bye bye. Now the end, una listen to the last music when they end the program. Una bye bye, una tata. Tomorrow back with the on. With the day at President Bio maintain that power day. Power.
Oh, who that guy this game ya so Amada Bio. Sam na who that this game ya dey for Amada Bio. Oh, who that cook and shave the game President Bio. We are with the vote back. We are with the vote back for development and salon. And you don't hear me. We are with the vote back. We are with the vote back. We are with the vote back for development and salon. Sholele, 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 sholele. Oh, after you, now you. Sholele, 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 oh, 2020 now you. Show them say you do up, 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 after you now you. Salomon, wait till we say, yo, we dey vote for you, yo, we dey vote for you, yo, we dey vote for you, oh. Opu Salongo before. Because waiting we say, yo, we dey vote for you. Yo, we dey vote for you. Yo, we dey vote for you. Oh, Saloni Metewa. Kapo Agbo Ulanje Pele, oh, Weji Makwa Longiva. Weji Makwa Longiva. Weji Makwa Longiva. Weji Makwa Longiva. Dongora Agbo Ulanje Pele, oh, Weji Makwa Longiva. Weji Makwa Longiva. Weji Makwa Longiva. Weji Makwa Longiva. Wanja Makwa Ulanje Pele, Weji Makwa Longiva. Weji Makwa Longiva. Weji Makwa Longiva. Weji Makwa Longiva. Kailango Ulanje Pele, Weji Makwa Longiva. Weji Makwa Longiva. Weji Makwa Longiva. Weji Makwa Longiva. Buntigo Ulanje Pele, Weji Makwa Longiva. Weji Makwa Longiva. Weji Makwa Longiva. Weji Makwa Longiva. Kayamba Ulanje Pele, Weji Makwa Longiva. Weji Makwa Longiva. Weji Makwa Longiva. Weji Makwa Longiva. Amweno kono mwa fefo. Bepo abe Hawaii. Bepo abe Hawaii. Bepo abe Hawaii. Madame yo. Anko loko tenepa. Yo sete votamu. Yo sete votamu. Yo sete votamu. Yo sete votamu. Madame yo. Ankambia tenepa. Yo sete votamu. Yo sete votamu. Yo sete votamu. Yo sete votamu. Madame yo. Votam falaba, tonnepa. Yo sete votam. Yo sete votam. Yo sete votam. Yo sete votam. Madabio. Ang makini tonnepa. Yo sete votam. Yo sete votam. Yo sete votam. Yo sete votam. Madabio. Ang makruka tonnepa. Yo sete votam. Yo sete votam. Yo sete votam. Yo sete votam. Madabio.
Famulem at the left una now, and let's tell una one more thing. Una see say they don't suspend the Auditor General. Latin appears a deputy, they not talk nothing. They don't tell them the reason why they suspend them. They don't call them for let them go. Now the small court, special court that they build for them for let them go explain. They not talk nothing. They don't see they don't do bad thing. If President Biobu want sack and self trading, now that first time we do that blunder, we go say a mistake. Now they for don't sack him. Evidence be there for go sack him, but we see they suspend them. They say no able to talk. Umo for final caller, they say he not go able to talk why they suspend them. Now the same thing happen with Charles Magai. We get Boku talk. We President Biobu sack him as Attorney General. We not ever hear explain why they sack him. Charles Magai will let Boku talk. So if you don't pass, if not lie, they lie panel. But President Biobu now when they talk about una action and they deal with that woman. They what he do in know. So me family them. Una bye bye. This na the authentic voice of Gentle. And they talk to me, Kenny, my brothers, them. That election, this by-election this Saturday, una forbid APC the elect fishball. Richard Conte they in the rehog talks them. Marcela Samba, now una forgo again new, forgo observe na Kenema. Richard Conte don't go there. Kenema not to Tom Kolimba. Kenema not to Kwenadugu. Richard Conte they get degree in your PhD in coordination, and they coordinate youth for go make farm, and they coordinate them for go and go cause confusion. But I will talk about that one day tomorrow. Una bye bye.
Network TV.